So, should I be also the same and not to speak anything, and we'll have the most silent press conference ever? Alright, so here's a film called Entertainment, and my name is Akshay Kumar, and we have Tamanna Bhati here, and Ramesh Bhati, who is the producer of my film. We made this entertaining film. The length of the film is 2 hours, 12 minutes, and I've done a lot of comedy films in my life, and I can just assure you that this is the most funniest film I have ever done. I'm comparing it to even Hera Fairy and Houseful and lots of other films which I have done. I've done some obscene numbers of comedy film, but this film takes the cake. I know it is being directed by 2 youngsters, young boys, or you can call them, it's the first time they directed a film, Sajid Farhan. They came up with a story. I thought it was very good between a human being and a dog. So the relationship always, I have 3 dogs myself, so this whole story had a special place in my heart. So I decided to do this movie, and here I present it on 8th of August in front of you. The whole movie will be released, and I hope you guys enjoy it. If you like entertainment and if you like dogs, you're going to enjoy this movie. Thank you. Sorry?
Where is entertainment?
Where is entertainment?
Yeah, it's not here.
I'm sorry he's not here because I cannot bring him from Thailand. So at the moment you can just ask me anything which you would have asked entertainment, and I will not do woof woof, but I will answer what he would have answered you. So I would say let's continue with whatever anybody has any questions. Me, Tamanna and Ramesh ji are there to answer all your questions, whatever you want to. Come.
Akshay, Junior is supposed to be a celebrity of
Sorry?
Junior,
Yeah.
acting in the movie. Is he already a celebrity there?
No, he will become now. He will become. He actually also is eagerly waiting for the release of the movie. So after the movie, he will become. Yeah.
So did he have any starry tantrum because you're already stars? But I'm sure he must have shown his own nakra.
I don't think so. They, if you know dogs, I don't think they know any word like nakra. But yes, they are not like us human beings. We have things inbuilt in us called being snobbish or being what do you call? We have moods and everything, but these dogs don't have it. So yes, but my producer, इन्होंने बहुत प्यार से उनको रखा था. उनको मुझसे भी बहुत बड़ी वैनिटी वैन दी थी और बहुत सारे मतलब उनका करीबन ध्यान रखने के लिए करीबन 1 डॉक्टर और 2 नर्स भी थे. And we used to feel jealous, me and Tamanna. We really envy the kind of treatment the dog got, and but every dog has a day, so हमारा भी दिन आएगा अच्छा.
आपका बॉन्डिंग बनने में कितना टाइम लगा?
अब उसी वक्त मैं पहली बार मैं उनसे मिला था, because it could smell my dog on my body, so he could get it very fast and he could understand that I'm a dog lover. So it didn't take time at all. The instant it was, yeah.
This one is for the producer. How much was Junior paid?
Sorry?
For the producer, how much was Junior paid?
How much was Junior paid?
The huge amount, I can't disclose here, but it's a huge amount.
How many zeros were they asking?
Definitely 7 zeros. 6 zeros.
How many?
6.
He would care about the chancellor meal he would give them.
Did he get 5-star treatment or beyond?
I just told you about it. He did get a 5-star treatment. He got more than that.
Tamanna, where you like the top on topmost name on the
Yeah, he's on the top. Yeah, he's on the top. Then comes her. Then comes. बोलो बोलो आप बोलो. Who's on the credit? You say. इन्होंने.
Akshay sir has, suggested that the junior's name should come first in the film. Yeah.
For the Akshay Kumar, for so many years, the handsome man you are, you had many girls you've romanced in movies, but this is the first time we see you slog behind someone, run after someone, literally. Do you feel rewarded?
Oh, that. I think the reward should be after the movie gets released. I don't know now because yes, I did get my check from my producer. That much reward I have got, but now I have to also see how the movie fares. That will be the biggest reward.
Akshay, how many takes did Junior have with you, and how many takes, like retakes?
How many takes did I have?
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't be able to give more than 3 because I would be ashamed of it. And Junior was shameless. He would give more and more takes.
Tamanna, were you neglected because of Junior?
Well, I never got neglected. In fact, I got a chance to also romance Junior in one of the scenes. And that was particularly interesting for me. Haven't done that ever before.
Akshay, there's a scene in the trailer where Kutta आपको बहुत चाटता है. So how many times her takes, retakes? How was that planned? Do you have some cream on your face or something, edible cream that you
Okay, now to make your funny question into a serious note, let me tell you about this take. It's actually a good question you asked me.
Thank you.
कि ये है कि when that shot is not there in the film, by the way. It was not planned for the film. But it so happened कि I had an evening flight and I'm supposed to fly off, and we were just doing a photo shoot. And that was my last day in Bangkok. So that means that was the last day I'm going to be seeing Junior. And I was just doing a photo shoot and he was very much here. And pata nahi usko kya hua, he started licking my face. And I think the reason was that he knew it, that this is the last time he's going to see me. And that is why this happened. And ये तो हमारी किस्मत अच्छी थी कि उधर वीडियो कैमरा भी लगा हुआ, because they were taking the making of the photo shoot also. So now what we did was Ramesh ji and the director decided that they would put the shot in the end of the film and show it as this is the end of the film, because actually it happened at the end of the film only. But there's some knowledge they have, some feeling they have, and that they can guess lots of things which we think that they won't be able to understand it. Like I remember, for instance, जब my dog Oki, जब मैं उसको लेके आया था, तो my son was not born that time. I'd got him about a month before my son was born, and उसके बाद 1 महीने बाद my son was born. I got him from the hospital. We came back home, and Oki came and started looking at the baby in such a way. What is this? ये क्या है? And it came close to me, to my son, that is Arav, and started sniffing. Something told him that he is my son. Something told him that it was my son, and something started. When he was just looking at the baby, and exactly after 3 hours, he started licking his feet. And this is happening in front of me. This is all his used to follow, not us. The dog used to follow the baby. So instantly it started knowing about it that ye mera malik hai, not me. And this is what the great thing about a dog is. And I have seen so many cases of how dogs have saved human beings' life also. And I'm sure you guys must have read it also about it. And that has happened again and again. So that's how I feel about thing. Yeah. Go ahead.
रमेश जी, आपसे सवाल है. आपने बहुत सारे धमाकेदार मूवीज हैं, thrillers दिए हैं, but this is something that you're doing it with a pet. So what was the reason behind choosing a movie? Of course, it's comedy, Akshay ji hai, but why the pet? This is the first time. I'm sure you must have a bonding with the pet also.
Yeah.
When I heard this subject, I loved it immensely. My director, narrated me the subject so well that I visualized the whole film in front of me. So I said, this is the best script we can make. And I wanted to make a film with Akshay sir. This is my first film with him. So from last 9-10 years, I'm trying to work out something that we should do something together. And the script was such a good script that Akshay sir only told me to listen to this script. And I heard the script, I loved it. That time only I told him that I'm definitely making this film. Being an animal lover myself, I definitely like the subject. And the subject is, when you make a film with Akshay Kumar, you have to see you are making an entertaining film with what is the difference in your film. So that is I think, and the dog film has not been made also from last 18-20 years. So that was the main reason for making this picture. Thank you.
Tamanna, are you pet?
Actually ये फिल्म करने के बाद मैंने अपने घर में एक डॉगी लिया. So in fact for me this film is is always going to be very special because it introduced me to knowing how important a pet is in your life. I think शायद मैंने फिल्म की नहीं होती तो I would have not got so excited and so like for sure that I need to have a pet in my house. And फिल्म के दौरान ही मैंने अपने घर में एक डॉगी लिया. And I think ये फिल्म देखने के बाद सब चाहेंगे कि उनके घर में एक पेट हो.
आपका कौन सा breed है and what's the name of your pet?
Mine is actually a hybrid between a poodle and a Bedlington, and his name is Pebbles.
Akshay sir, क्या आपके 3 pets हैं ना, उनके क्या-क्या नाम हैं and what breed are they? One is okay, and the other 2?
One is Cleo and one is Oki, and they both are German Shepherd, and I have a Labrador also. He's in my Goa house.
Was this one of your hardest films to shoot? And did it take really long because you had to have?
We had to have a lot of patience while shooting. While shooting, it's not an easy job to shoot with a dog or a child. They are two very difficult genre to shoot with. You have to have a lot of patience because the dog, while just shooting, he would just leave the shot and go somewhere. He would just go for a stroll. And the same with the baby also. While giving a shot, the baby would sleep. When I did a film called Hey Baby, sorry. So it's very difficult, but then nevertheless you have to have patience, and that's it. It paid off very well because I've seen the movie and I've loved it.
Who's your audience?
Who's my audience?
Yeah, for this movie. Is it considered only?
Well, it is more from age of 5 to 35. I would call my audience that.
Akshay,
Yes, ma'am.
you've always been very versatile as an actor. So, what or who inspires you to keep giving your best in every project?
What inspires me? The checks.
Seriously?
Ramesh ji from behind is saying correct.
Apart from the check?
Apart from the check, no. It's I see. When I joined the industry, I actually came to earn money, to be honest. And after about 5 years later, after I joined it, I started enjoying my work. Today, when I get up in the morning, if I have to go and shoot in the morning, I'm telling you, I'm very eager to do that. I'm so happy with myself that the greed is not gone from me about going and working. I enjoy doing different characters. Where in the world will you get a profession like this where you can play so many characters, you can romance so many beautiful girls, you can play so many sports, you can do so many stunts, you can be on holidays, like you can go to South Africa to shoot, to France to shoot, but still get paid. And it's so inspirational, the whole thing. And I actually enjoy all this. And I'm sure, lady, if you were in my shoes, you would never leave this job. Do you understand what I'm saying?
you're a superstar out here, and you're just starting your career out there in Bollywood. So how tough is it for you to switch between being a superstar and a newcomer?
You know, actually बहुत ही खूबसूरत feeling है क्योंकि it makes you feel like a newcomer again. So you have the same rush of, you know, wanting to prove yourself, wanting people to know what you're doing, and the excitement that I have. I think आजकल मैं जब set पे होती हूँ तो I don't feel hungry during the lunch break. Because I feel like, oh, you know, what's the next shot? I feel like exactly how I felt when I did my first film or my second film. The same excitement. So I think the fact that I'm starting off in Hindi is, it's like a new phase in my life. So I'm really enjoying it.
So who's the best looking actor that you've worked with?
अक्षय कुमार को बाजू में रख के मेरी जुर्रत हुए किसी और का नाम लूं इतने he's such a handsome looking guy.
You know, you really spoke like a Sindhi today.
I am a Sindhi.
ऐसा मेरा जुर्रत हुए. By the way, Tamanna Bhati and Ramesh ji are Sindhis, and I've actually enjoyed, you know, having sai bhaji and Sindhi curries. I have so much fun I had while shooting for this film. They used to bring food from their houses, and have you had Sindhi curry ever? You have?
Your friend's house.
My friend's house.
Your Bangalore friend.
Oh, you had it at his house. Okay, then it's good. Okay.
Actually, what's in your hand? What are you chanting?
I'm not chanting anything. I just got this. I was in Hyderabad and in one of the five-star hotel where I went there. So, you know, they either give you garland or something. So they gave me this. And since morning it's been with my hand. So by tomorrow morning I'll lose it.
Tamanna, first two films and Hamshakers, they were not commercially hit movies. So what do you expect from this movie?
Well, in everybody's career, you know, there are times where films do well, some don't do well. But I'm really hopeful about entertainment because it's shaped up very well. Sajid and Farhad are the directors of the film and they've done a very, very good job. There's obviously Akshay Kumar in this film and there's entertainment. So there's going to be, I think it's going to be a film that people are going to really like.
And Tamanna, when will we get to see you in a Kannada film?
I really hope sometime soon. If I get something interesting, I would love to do something in Kannada.
Being approached?
I do get approached, but I just feel like I haven't had the right project as yet. The day I get that right project, I do it.
Tell us about the music of the film, which is your favorite, because
Johnny, the way it has just caught on, it's amazing. It's so when I was working on my South film. I was working on Bahubali, and my co-star he was like, I like that song, and you know, which you do that step like that, and I was like, oh, so people don't follow the language, but they are in love with that song. So I think Johnny has really caught on, and that is definitely a favorite. But there are a lot of other good songs, like there's Tera Naam Doon, there is Veere Di Wedding, so there's a lot of good music which Sachin Jigar has given, and I think it's going to complement the film.
Can Akshay sing the song, Johnny? You look like you sing it yourself.
You know that song has been sung by a girl.
Yeah, but
Your mouth.
I mouth it. Yeah, I mouth it, right? But it's...
Stop the Tamanna could sing it and you could
Yeah, Tamanna. You sing it and I'll mouth
Lip
it.
sync it. Johnny, हाँ जी, तूने पी है ना जी, मुँह तो खोलो.
But one second, my words are not these. My words are no. मैंने पी नहीं है. हाँ जी मैनू पिला दी गई है. जो भी है सही है, मजा आ रही है.
It's like a nursery rhyme that we've been hearing since we were kids. And they've made that into a song which is rather
My
interesting.
daughter wants to only eat food while hearing this song. It's so funny. I'm trying to explain her this is not a nursery rhyme. Yes, sir, ma'am.
In your career, you have given many hits and misses. So, what have you learned from your success, and have success changed you and failure? What have you learned?
What have I learned from my success?
No, failure and have success changed.
What have I learned from my failure? What have I learned from my failure? Say, when I used to do Thai boxing in Thailand, and I used to fight on the street. I used to fight for money on the street that time, and I used to lose many battles with the Thai fighters and with other foreigners and a lot of local people and all. But I used to win also some. But the whole idea was to stand up and keep on fighting again and again. It's the same thing applies to every occupation, whatever you do in life, because you're going to face that. And so there's not particularly any kind of उसके अंदर कोई ऐसा सोच नहीं था. But the only thing what I learned is just keep on working hard for your next project. If that also doesn't work, then work more hard for your next project, and one day or the other it will pay you somewhere. And in my case, I can see it all the time. It does that.
Salman Khan has mentioned you as one of the only actors who's evolved over the last 10 years as an actor. Now, what do we see you next? Is there any untouched genres that you want to put into?
There are many untouched genres. Even in comedy also, there are so many comedy, so many things in comedy you can actually catch it, which I have not tapped it yet. And so, like I met Prakash Raj in the morning, and I have seen the whole film, and with him acting, you know Prakash Raj, right? And the way he's done comedy in this film is so different, because I have always seen him doing villain's role. I've never seen him performing in a comical way, but he had a different approach towards comedy. So that is one way, the way he approaches to comedy, I want to do that. So like that, there are many things. Even I want to do a villain's role also. I love playing a villain. It's my dream to play a villain's role. I've done it Ajnabi once, and I would like to keep on playing it, because I think a villain always enjoys so much, you know. Sawa do ghante mein 2 hours, 10 minutes he enjoys. He picks up the heroine and runs around, and the poor hero is वो माँ का ही काम करता रहता है या बेचारे बहन के इज्जत बचाता रहता है. So, and then only last 5 minutes he gets beaten up. So even that also is one thing which I want to play more often. There are many things.
Okay, sorry to interrupt you. Last 2 questions because we have to go to the fashion show.
We were enjoying it, man.
So if you played a villain, who would you like to be beaten up by?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All I care, you can beat me up. Till it is believable, that's it.
An action movie from you has come for quite a while.
I did Holiday, man.
Holiday?
I just did Holiday. That was an action movie. Sorry.
Anything else?
Well, I'm doing a film called Baby and a film called Gabbar. So it's a different genre of action, I would say. And you guys must have seen Ramanna. It's a remake of Ramanna, Gabbar. That's it. Sorry? एक ही फिल्म किया, विष्णु विजय. हाँ. उन्हें कोई आता ही नहीं है. वो फिल्म चला नहीं, उसके बाद कोई आया ही नहीं. अरे कोई आता ही नहीं है मामा जी, कोई आता ही नहीं है. कोई आया ही नहीं पिक्चर लेके कि नेक्स्ट मूवी. So if you have money, please come. Anything else? Well, thank you very much. You guys have been very patient.
Thank you all.
Have a good night, and I'll see you later. No, they'll be happy here or there. Yeah.